try not talking. It's extremely difficult.
Gosh, how do we describe Oliver? He's an amazing kid. He is smart. He has an amazing sense of humor. He loves doing things. He used to be very shy of people, but he's come out of his shell and is very social now.
We have a full-run clinic here at Ithaca College, in that we bring in people from the community who are looking for speech and language services. And a couple of those kids that come in are Ollie and Lexi, and their primary reason for coming in is that they utilize assistive technology for communication. Ollie is a little boy who's 4.5 that I met when he was 2.5 years old. He has cerebral palsy, he has very limited ability to use his body.
I think the primary thing with Oliver is that his lack of motor control and his lack of, he can't use his throat muscles and his lips and his tongue to shape sounds voluntarily. So he can make some sounds, but he can't actually use them reliably to convey information.
Cuddle with Mila? Would you like to give her a hug? Yes or no? You what? Ready?
We've been trying with his speech therapist to use this technique where he blinks his eyes for yes, to be very specific about something, and shake his head for no.
I was asking Oliver what he thought about Mila and if he liked being a big brother. Do you like being a big brother? Do you like being a big brother? Ollie? Do you like it? You do? Yeah.
Right now, I think we're still very much in a phase of exploring and trying different things, and I think that the clinic at IC has been really useful for that.
What means something to say when you have nothing to say? There you go.
Ali's long-term goal this semester, and really in past semesters, has been to find the best avenue for him that he can communicate.
I'm going to be the mover of the red square around the letters. When you see a letter that you like, you hit that green switch. Let's set it up here. This will be,
Beautiful.
we'll use this. So there's some fun words up there. All right, you ready? Go ahead and hit it. All right, we've got a cue up there.
The process of finding the right tool is a long one. It's more of a, it's a long road, and it's always changing. So what's right today may not be right tomorrow or 3 years from now. So it's going to be a constant process for Ollie and his family, finding the right tools to meet those individual needs.
Where is the letter S? Yeah, that's right, it's down there. There it is. On your finger, knee, or chin, you sense with nerves inside your, what do you think it is? S, K, I, N. High five!
I think in general, Oliver is really motivated to try different things, and he really wants to communicate. But it's getting to be more and more frustrating for him as he gets older and is still struggling to get a thought out of his head that he wants to. It's frustrating for all of us.
Zigzag. Do you like that zigzag? You want to try spelling now? All right, we'll put this away for now.
He's my first client that I've worked with who has used assistive technology, and just his smile and making him smile is a highlight of my day. If I can make that happen, it's a good day.
Boogie, boogie, bow, wow, super duper, pooper, scooper, clippity, cloppity, hippity, hoppity, clickety, clockety, rickety, rackety, blah, 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 blah.
So on the first day of therapy with him, I created a Valentine's Day Mad Lib. It was right around Valentine's Day. And the first line was Dear blank, and he had to spell out using a QWERTY board who he wanted to send it to. So he started spelling B, A, And I had no idea where he was going with this because I thought he was gonna send it to mom or a teacher or maybe his nurse. And sure enough, he spelled out baby, B-A-B-Y. And that's when I was like, wow, this kid knows what's going on, and he's writing his Valentine to his baby sister. So that was just a really powerful moment, I think, for everyone, just to see that he really wants to share, especially with his baby sister, all that he has to offer.
Yeah. Gentle, nice and gentle. That's good. Oliver's gonna have so much to teach Neela. Right?
yeah.
You're gonna help teach her her numbers and her letters and how to spell.
For Oliver's case, it boils down to access because it's not a question of intelligence or thoughts in his head that he wants to express or engagement with the world. He's extremely engaged, extremely bright, extremely motivated, and it's about access to allow him to express what's going on inside him to the outside world.
We went to a science fair this weekend, and Oliver saw some dry ice. And dry ice is what? It's solid carbon dioxide, right? And it's pretty cool because it can go from a solid to a gas without the in-between stage of being a liquid. And there's a special name for that, right? That we learned. Do you want to spell it? Would you? Okay. Yeah. Okay, was it 6? Okay, M, N, or O? Is it M? N? O? O. And what's next? Is it 6 again? Oh. Okay, is it M? N? Oh, Katie's gonna rewrite it.
I'm running out of space here, Ellie.
Katie's rewriting it. Okay. Okay, you said 6 again. Is it M? N? N. He says N. What's next? Space bar. He's finished. So what do we have? 7. Oh, hold on. Katie's writing
Sorry.
it again.
Actually, I don't need to. We've got 7, 8, 2, 5, 4, 6, 2, 8, 4, 6, 6.
And you spelled sublimaton. That's so good, Oliver. There's one correction I would make to this spelling. Instead of the H, I would take the H away and make it into an I. Because that does the shun. Sublimation.
You were really
That's
close.
That is it.
That
That
was
is
really
absolutely
close.
correct. I know that one day he will be able to get those thoughts out of his head, and it's going to be really exciting. It's really exciting to know what my son is thinking and wants to say.
This is Alexis. She was born November 23rd, 1998. I think this is either the day of or day after she was born. These are just some of the pictures showing her holding her toys that she used to be able to do.
She met most of her milestones up until about the 6-month period.
Yeah.
And then
Here's another one holding.
between 6 and 18 months, the regression, which is caused by Rett syndrome, kind of took over.
She used to be able to eat some of her favorite foods like toast and Cheerios. She did lose that skill probably a couple months after this.
By the time she was 18 months, her regression was pretty much over, I would say. It makes, yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
Since then, she really hasn't lost any skills. If anything, she's been gaining skills. Part of the problem of her gaining skills is our ability to help her gain those skills.
Lexi I met just about 4 months ago, about a week before her 13th birthday. and she had only been using communication for just about 2 years, all with picture cards.
Before we started using communication cards with Lex, really nothing was used. It was just more, I guess, similar to what you would expect with a toddler who isn't speaking yet.
She has Rett syndrome, and so her hands are always rubbing together. So we've been working on an eye gaze system where she can communicate with her eyes. The eye gaze system is based on a camera that's attached to the bottom, and it's an infrared system where the camera actually reads the light from your eyes.
It's a little bit difficult, so you gotta move your eyes all the way over. Perfect. Last one.
Lexi!
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
So good.
Good job.
Lexi, you do such a great job at that game. She has apraxia of speech, so she has no speech whatsoever. She has some vocalizations, but no speech. So I can't ask her what she's thinking. Who is wearing the black scarf? Is it
Alexis, Kayla, Tina,
or
Maritza,
show me who's wearing the black scarf?
Tina, Maritza, Maritza.
You're right.
Maritza.
I know she's got so much in there. She laughs at cartoons and when people trip, which isn't always funny. But
She's always loved slapstick comedy.
yeah, she loves personality things.
Whoops. It's leaking.
I just can't wait till we can get her going with this thing and be able to show everybody that there is a voice in there. It just hasn't come out yet.
We'll come right out. And then we need to do one more thing. We have one more step.
Last, add water.
Excellent, Lex. Let's add the
Perfect
water.
job,
Very
Lexi.
good. Okay, here's our water. All right, Lex, let's help water the plant. If you can get your hands right around there, you can do it. All right, you want to help her pour?
All right, Lexi.
All right, Lex, here we go. We're going to add some water, just like you said, and that was the last step.
See the water coming
All
out?
the way around. We'll make sure we cover all the bulbs and get all that soil wet. Beautiful. Good job. My goal for her is to be able to communicate socially with her family, with friends, and just improve her quality of life through communication.
Her brother's a big part of her life. He wants her to be able to communicate with him so they can have an argument for the first time.
Within this 13-year-old girl, there is so much, and so much for me to learn, but so much information, energy that comes out of her. Would you like to play a game with Mom and Dad? You listening? Lexi? Would you like to play a game with Mom and Dad? Okay, we'll play a game with Mom and Dad. I'll do this one. Okay, Lexi. Oh, I almost shut off the computer. That would have been bad.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Let's go. Can you find the elephant?
Hold on, Lexi.
Great job. Now can you find the horse?
Let Dad find the horse.
Of course. Now find the lion. Very good.
Wow, you
now
are
where's
fast.
that bird? Now try to find the cat. Do you see the
Good
frog?
job.
Be on the lookout for a duck.
Find that duck, Lexi. You're looking over here. Pause it.
Stuck on the duck.
You're looking over here, Lexi?
She's playing us.
Are you playing with us today? Yeah, I can tell you are. Find the duck. I know you can do this one, silly. Let me see you do it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
When the diagnosis is given, there's a whole lot of dire type, it's handed to you as though, well, this is it, everything from here on is just going to get worse. And possibly there are cases where everything does keep getting worse. But Lexi is certainly she certainly shows that as long as you don't give up on it, you know, everything turns out pretty good.
I want Lexi to, by the end of the year, be able to have a conversation with someone.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Lexi.
Mom and Dad, I want to cuddle when we get home.
We can cuddle when we get home.
You're gonna cuddle when you get home? Would you like to ask them the question again?
Can we cuddle when we get home?
Yeah, do you want to cuddle with Mom? Oh.
Okay, I can ask her questions.
Do you want to cuddle with Mom?
Dad's asking you a question.
Want to cuddle with Mom? Yes?
I am happy that I love you, Mom and Dad.
Love you too, Lexi.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
We love you.
Mom and Dad.
See, and the heart, we can use.
Doors for Lex to simply be typical and not always just being a girl with red.
I think that our hopes for Oliver's future would be the same as any parent for any child. We want him to be the best person he can be. I want him to be able to interact with children. I want him to go to school and be successful and go to college and just lead a really full life.
You know, graduating high school, going on to college of some sort. They're just typical dreams that I would imagine most parents have for their children. And possibly some of those dreams can become real now. She certainly has taught me that there is so much to everybody, regardless their differences, regardless their abilities.
Will you tell me goodbye?
Bye.